The Unit 5 is about the impact of violence and addiction on children. And the three things that I found to be important are: the first, according to the Chapter 4, the Children's Defense Fund in 2012, because the war in the streets reports that every 3 hours a child or teen is killed by a gunfire, noticing that the majority were boys, 2,434 in 2009, and 359 were girls, and also children under 5 years of age, where about 1,515 are white, followed by the African American with 1,211 children. The children are exposed of problems of violence, substance abuse, and homelessness. Experts also said that the influence of TV increased violence on humans' behavior. Number 2, in the video about substance abuse and child welfare, show us that people die for addiction. 2.6 million were classified with dependence or abuse of both alcohol and illicit drug. 14.1 million have dependence of alcohol abuse but not illicit drugs. All kinds of drugs could be affect the brain and damage of all the body system. I learned that the alcoholism is a chronic disease that could be similar to other diseases in different stages: progressive, chronic, treatable, because the body is getting dependable of the substance like drugs. Number 3, one of the audio of Dr. Jeffrey Edlison, who is known on research of adult domestic violence, especially on children's affection at home, how families respond to a domestic violence. They really need help and support. Women report a lot more violence from their relationship. It is very important the counselor's role to find a place for the addicted person that help him with his or her recovery. Most addicts are suffering from different consequences such as domestic violence, affection, alcohol, low self-esteem, depression, bullying in their life, that have a deep, painful emotional needs. There are two things that I found to need more information. The first one is what is the percentage of people who are on influence of illegal drugs or alcohol, who commits domestic violence of their spouse. And the number 2, the impacts on family when present substance abuse effect could be direct, mental, or indirect state. Receive a specific example in how can parents perceive the violence or addiction in their family. My question for this unit is: how can you help and support a family member, friend, or neighbor who is experiencing any kind of domestic violence? Thank you.